In case you've missed out on previous conversations on EconoChat Let's Talk Business with Mr. Daniel Steinman, you can, of course, and you must definitely go to economist.com.na. Well, I should say that website will give you everything that you need to know in regards to what is happening in the economy in Namibia and also on the African continent every day, all day. So do go to economist.com.na for all those questions that you have and all the information that you need to know. Mr. Daniel Steinman, we are talking about retailers. We are talking about, post-COVID. We are talking about the economy in general, how it affects us. So we were talking about the turnaround. We were talking about the
Also, I can just see that bait that you're dangling in front of my nose. And I'm sure everybody is just burning in their seats now. Is this a turnaround? Now, before I can answer that, or at least give my opinion, we need to look a little bit on the technical side. Now, this is the analytical side of economics, What would constitute a turnaround? I have to tell you immediately that you don't find a definition on the positive side. By that I mean, I'm referring to the old concept that you get on stock exchanges of bulls and bears. So when it is a bear market, it is when the market is very negative. And when it is a bull market, it means the market is literally being pushed by a big, massive bull. That's why it's also called the bull run. It's an unexpected increase in share prices. It's called the bull run for a protracted period of time, not just one or two sessions. So I'm borrowing on the academic side from the definition that we had for negative performance on a stock exchange, in other words, in a bear market. And that definition say that if your bourse sheds more than 20% of its capital value in one fiscal year, then you are talking about a bear market. So it means that you have to lose 20%, 1/5 of your capital value over a period of time. You can make very technical distinctions, which I do not want to do now because it'll be missing a point. The point I'm trying to make is that there's no definition in economics for when it goes well. There are lots of definitions for when it does not go well. So if we borrow that benchmark, that 20% that you need to lose in capital value before you can talk about the recession, let's apply that to the positive side. Because I want to make a distinction between, is this just a turn in the economy or is this a turnaround? So it means that we need 20% better performance this year than last year. And I'm not comparing the whole calendar year to 2021. I'm just talking about this end of year season. Because what we've just discussed, you and I, we basically agree that the first part of 2022 was just as lost as 2020 and 2021. So now the question is, will retail sales be 20% better in this November, December and first half of January than what it was last year? Where do you think we're going to get the answer?
You will give us the answer.
I'm reluctant to say yes, it will be, because that will be creating possibly false hope with many of the supermarket managers. But what I am prepared to say is that the season that I expect will easily be between 10 and 15% better. And I'm talking about retail, not talking about the economy as a whole. Economy as a whole won't be 10 to 15% better, but retail, I expect retail to be very good. But I don't think we will reach that 20% mark, 20% growth. If we do, I think I'll be more happy than even the supermarket manager, but they will be ecstatic. So I think it's realistic to say we can expect sales of between 10 and 15% more now in December than last year, which is not a turnaround yet. But, and this is what I want to finish with, we are on our way to a turnaround.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident that by March, April next year, we will be talking about economic performance that is 20% better than what it was last year.
Okay. Well, I don't think that I would want to add anything because I want us to end on that positive note. Mr. Daniel Steinman, thank you so much for coming through and like always, teaching us and also, informing us of a lot of things that we actually do not know. But thank you so much.
Okay, Elsie, keep well.
All right, then on that note, thank you so much for keeping it locked to the Power Station. We will meet again next week, same time, same place. From me, Elsie Binyanya, I say goodbye to you.